It's Sunday the 9th. I spent entirely too much time in town. Spent 2 days in Nashville and then had to get a shuttle back because the guys I was with, they kind of dithered about coming back to Hot Springs, so I got a shuttle back to Hot Springs. Spent the night last night, and I'm heading to Erwin. Hopefully I'll be there in 5 days. But I thought I'd share this, actually get a little of it, do a little selfie in it, because I hardly ever do that, because I hardly ever have views. But this is Hot Springs, and it's a nice little town. They take really good care of hikers, and like I said when I came into town, the trail goes right through it. And for people that are hiking in the future, the diner that it's the first thing you run into when you come into town. I highly recommend it. The food's good food. It's nothing fancy, but it's not expensive either. And the Spring Creek Tavern is also really good. However, do whatever you can to not stay at the Alpine Court. It's worse than the budget in Franklin, and it's twice as much money. It's got really no redeeming qualities. I mean, it was cold last night. The heater in my room didn't work. There was a space heater to fix that. It didn't work. And, you know, I can't even say a good thing about the beds. I wouldn't go there. I've heard that the Creekside cabins, which are behind the Spring Creek Tavern, are actually pretty nice. And I've heard Laughing Heart Hostel is really nice. There's also all sorts of campsites along the river as you go outside town, and there's one that's actually an old Forest Service campsite called Silver Mine, I think, that's just a little bit off the trail, and it's got lots of room to camp. There's even a pavilion there. There's trash cans. I mean, the outhouses are locked up, so you can't use those, but that's a decent place to set up outside of town if you got a group of people that you want to hang out with. And so that's about it. We're supposed to have good weather in between here and Erwin for the most part, so hopefully all the views that I haven't been getting, I'll get some there. So one last view of Hot Springs before I head back up the trail. All right, talk to y'all later. Hi, I'm back. It's still Sunday, and I'm 4.5 miles out of town. I only plan on doing 8 miles today, so stupid sweat bee. My lunch spot today is this. This is a dammed up pond that, Lord knows why it's here. It's like 3 miles from the nearest road, but this is a concrete dam that's been built, obviously. You know, why they drug the concrete in to make it, I have no idea. It's listed as a box spring, and one heck of a box, and a campsite here. I don't see the campsite, but it might be at the far end of the pond. I wouldn't get water from here, although there is an outflow at the bottom that might be all right. But like I said, I'm going to go another 3.5 miles to where I'm planning on camping. It's supposed to be on a really nice campsite, and there's a side trail to an observation tower that's right there. So, and it's a really nice day, and it's only 1 o'clock, so I'll get there plenty early enough to actually maybe enjoy it. Something I have done today, which I noticed I wasn't really paying attention to how much I was eating, and although I did the miles from Newfound Gap to Hot Springs, I just didn't have energy at the end of the day, so I've really been stopping like every 2 hours to eat something, so we'll see how that goes. But next time I talk to you, I'll be at camp, and hopefully it is as nice as they say. So, bye. Well, it's Monday the 10th, and give you a little bit of an update and a couple thoughts. Last night, about midnight, a guy who happens to be from Michigan like me woke me up and said, "Hey, I was doing some night hiking and ran into a forest fire, and wonder if you know what to do about it." Which I didn't, but luckily I had cell service, so looked up the National Forest phone number, called it. They said to call 911, and right over there, I don't know if you can see it, that smoke over there is that forest fire. So, oh, my battery's getting low, so I have to swap it out or charge it, but I charged it. Anyway, a couple thoughts that I discovered in my 6 days between Gatlinburg and Hot Springs. If you have the opportunity, no matter when, to wash out your socks, even just rinsing them, do so, because it will make a huge difference on your feet. Just putting that out there. And the other thing is there's a saying, hike your own hike. Well, don't make plans around other people's plans, because when I came back into Hot Springs, my plan was to get out yesterday, which I did, and the guys I was with, they're not leaving Hot Springs till this morning. So I would have been, if I'd have made my plans around them, I would have been in Hot Springs yet another day, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is money, and I'm not platinum blazing this thing. So if they stop us before that fire, I'll let you know. If not, I'll try to show you what it looks like, because he said it went right over the trail. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. It's still Monday, and right now I am at Mom's store, which is a little hole in the wall that it's about 16 miles out of Hot Springs, and it's here just for hikers. It's got I got a spider on my arm. It's got pop and bottled water and ice cream sandwiches, microwave stuff, and super nice guy. He's only open during the hiker season, and went through the forest fire today. It was a prescribed burn. We had to walk right next to it a couple spots, but it was just a ground fire, so it wasn't that big a deal. So I just wanted to show this little iconic part of the trail. So talk to you later. Bye. It's day the 11th, and you can probably see blue sky behind me. I'm about a third of the way to Erwin out of Hot Springs, and yesterday was a gorgeous day. Actually, it's been really nice days since Hot Springs, but I had to share this. This is what I just came down to for my break. I mean, wow. This is the kind of stuff that I'm out here for. This is big white rock cliffs. I think it's in Cherokee National Forest. But yeah, well worth it. Well worth it. So talk to you later. It's still Tuesday. It's about a little over half an hour from the last time I checked in. And this is Big Fire Scald Knob. And I've been grinning the whole time I've been climbing it, because I'm actually going to get one of the 360 views that you are supposed to get. And this is what I see. Now over there, and I finally have cell signal, because my phone just dinged in my ear. I came from over there, if you can see those cell towers. I walked underneath those this morning, and then when I stopped at Big White Cliff, that's right almost directly in between here and there. You can't see it, it's up over this ridge, but wow. I don't know what town that is, but I can see all of it. This is so awesome. All the misery in the Smokies and the misery on Max Patch, and I get this. I think I'll take it. Talk to you later. Well, it's still Tuesday, and I'm at Jerry's Cabin Shelter. I stopped here for lunch, and I thought I'd share this with you, everybody. Mile 300.3. Pretty cool. Talk to you later. Bye. I'm at what's called the Shelton Graves, and these are two soldiers that fought in the Civil War, and one fought for the Union and the other fought for the Confederacy, and the rumor has it that they were ambushed here, and after the Civil War was over, and then ended up buried here. So it's just one of those interesting things on the trail. It's Thursday the 13th, and it's 9:30 in the morning, and I am up on Big Bald, which is at 5,519 feet, about 16 trail miles from Erwin. But this is the view. Not a bad morning walk. Talk to you later. Oh, one other update while I'm up here. Yesterday I did the most miles I've done in a day, which is 14.8, which I know a lot of people are going, oh, you've gone that far without going that long, but with the starts and stops I had, I'm pretty proud of it. Today I'm going to do 14.7, which will be the most miles in 2 days. And then it'll be a 6-miler into Erwin. So, and hopefully I can get this uploaded there. So, talk to you later. Well, it's Friday the 14th. I'm going to be getting into Erwin today. That'll be 70 miles in 70 and a little bit in 6 days, which is a new pace record. Did 14.7 yesterday. But got out a little early this morning, and this is what I get to see through the trees. I know my family says no pictures of sunrises, but that's a pretty good sunrise if you ask me. Alright, later, bye. Well, don't know if you can see it, but there's Erwin. I'm about 20 minutes away. So I'm going to get down there and get some packages and get cleaned up. The river down there is the Nolichucky River. I got a picture of it, I'll put it in the video. Much better picture. So, 72 miles in 7 days. Talk to you later, or 6 days. Talk to you later. Bye.